Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting episode of Joe Oriani's podcast. My name is Joe Oriani, and I am your host today. I am actually home. I'm still getting over a cold. Hopefully, it goes away. Tomorrow, I go on a cruise for a week to Mexico, and hopefully, I feel better because all I'm going to do is sleep on the damn thing anyway. My hair looks like crap. I need a haircut. So, anyway, with that in mind, to reach me, it's Joe Oriani podcast at yahoo.com. If you want to use my Twitter account, it's OrianiJoe3. And if you want to use my website, which is probably more important, because if you go to the right-hand corner of the menus, you can watch all the videos. And plus you can leave comments and suggestions. It's www.truthchat.fun. Nothing else behind it. You can also go down the bottom left-hand corner, where if you click on Amazon, it'll take you right to Amazon, and I get at least $1 from Amazon for you clicking. And since I need $1,000 so I can make enough money, have more equipment to go ahead and do remote, it'll be appreciated. Now, with that being said, I had told you all last week I had applied to Disney. I went to the onboarding the other day, did all the paperwork. Friday, yesterday, I got an email saying they want me to start on the 29th. And they want me to go to Epcot to the festivals. First of all, I had told the recruiter, I cannot start on the 29th. That's the day I get off the cruise. And there's no way in God's creation can I be in two places at once. Second of all, I don't want Epcot. I don't want festivities. I want to go back to Pizza Rizzo's. So I called up Global somebody yesterday and said, either you put me in Rizzo's or hey, goodbye. It is in a process of they're doing something. So I will call them from the Bahamas Monday probably or Wednesday and see where we're at. I don't see why they can't do it. It's a bunch of BS. They need help there. They need help there. Or at least they need me. It's something I've been doing for 3 or 4 years. It's someplace I'm comfortable at my age and something I know I can do. I don't want to go to festivals and stand in one spot for 10, 12 hours a day. It's just not going to happen. I can't do it. But if I don't do it, and it's okay too, because then I can have my surgery in my spine in the summertime. Because I will not be bowling in the summertime. I gotta get these things done. The Aspire, surgery, and a few other odds and ends put me back together like Humpty Dumpty. Okay, so anyway, I'm gonna be on my cruise, but before I go, I want to say something to you. A lot of people don't understand you hear all this talk on the news about the debt limit. What exactly is that? It is whereas if you and I have a credit card and say we have $10,000 debt limit, that's all you charge. We hit the $10,000 and we want to charge more. Credit card company say, no, you got to reduce that. The government, however, thinks they're funny. They hit their $31 or $32 trillion debt limit, and they say, we're not going to cut anything back. We're just going to keep on spending. No, sorry, folks. I can't do it. You can't do it. So if they do hit the debt limit while I'm at sea, they usually close the ports and stuff. So hopefully I'm stranded out there for about a month. They can fly my meds in. I wouldn't mind. It'd be a lot of fun. A month cruise for free. Thank you, U.S. government. But I don't think that's going to happen to June 1st. And they keep scaring people, saying it's going to affect the Social Security, it's going to affect the VA, but it's going to affect nothing. The government has the money to pay what they have to pay. They just have to default on some of their bills. Now, I can understand raising a debt limit if they agree to some spending cuts so that next year we don't get to that debt limit. But the president refuses to negotiate. He said flat out no. So let's see how that goes. Now, I won't be able to report on my Giants because they play today at 3:30, which is about 2 hours from now. Oh, actually, they're playing 6:30 tonight. Ooh, hopefully I can stay awake. So I'm taking all this medication for my cold, and hopefully I can watch at 6:30, 7:30, and hopefully I can stay awake and watch it. Well, anyway, I'm still waiting for Abby and Trooper Page to get back to me. about doing an interview. I haven't heard from them. If anybody knows anybody has a story they want to tell, or want to discuss the subject with me, go to my website. Again, it's www.truthchat.fun. And leave me a message, and I'll get back to you when I come back from my cruise, and we can set things up. And we'll do an interview through Zoom, so you don't have to worry about it, and see how it goes. I know there's some people who are disappointed I didn't get what I wanted at Disney, me in particular, but you know what? That's just the way it is. They don't need me. I don't need them either. But with that being said, please be careful of credit debt limit. Don't let them scare the hell out of you. Politicians have a really bad thing doing that, and they constantly do it to people, and they scare them to death. Now, another thing's going on in the world, because I will be gone for a week. Hopefully, the sea is nice and calm. I understand Nancy Pelosi, according to Maureen Dowd, is feeling liberated and loving being non-speaker. She's thrilled at what comes next. Look at Nancy. I hope she reaches. NATO. Here's a headline for you. Factoring tank standoff. Seems Germany doesn't want to give tanks to Ukraine because the United States don't want to give tanks to Ukraine. Because they all think that we're further in a war and Putin's crazy. Putin is crazy. Just like that guy that runs Turkey. But I would tell you this. If he is the one who invaded Ukraine. Ukraine did not invade Turkey. For some reason, I don't understand why he don't understand that. And second of all, he said if he loses the war, he's going to do a nuclear weapon. You know what? Somebody please let him do it. Put him out of his freaking misery and get this over with. That'd be fun. That's another headline. Illegal border crossing surge. Next day, a reporter in Mexico reported that story in Mexico, and the next day he was dead. So much for that. Joe Biden goes down to Waco, Texas, or wherever the hell he went, and they cleaned the city up for him. There was no illegal immigrants, no cigarette butts, nothing. So, oh, look, everything's fine here. Yeah, so that's very good. And then Alex Baldwin is going to be charged. Is he to blame for the death? You know what? I have an opinion on that. I don't particularly care for Alex Baldwin, but he didn't intend to kill her. But it's very careless when you have a gun. A, you don't put your hand at a trigger anyway, and B, you never point an empty gun at somebody. You should never know. And that's exactly what he did. Then the problem with him is he got dumb and he went on TV and said, there's no way I did it. I didn't pull the trigger. That's funny. The FBI said there ain't no way that gun went off without you pulling that trigger. And they tested it. So that'll be one thing I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to hearings in Congress. I can't wait for those. That'll be a lot of fun. Okay. Now, in the conservative states, abortion opponents push back on Republicans. No, my opinion on abortion is neither here nor there. But I have one. But if you're going to have an abortion, you don't have it when the baby's being born. You should not have it late term. 13, 15 weeks is a good time. Shouldn't wait too much longer unless life of the mother is in danger. And now in Ukraine, oh, here's another story about Ukraine. Look at that. Ukraine, winter could turn against Russian troops. Goody. There's so much news here. A little simple thing. America in decline, the world thinks again. Trump fined $1 million for revenge lawsuit against Hillary. Shit, I want to keep following him. He got the money, he can afford it. Monica Lewinsky, 35 years later. Wow, it's been that long. Sorry, Bill. Hopefully you got some more in between. And then, what else do we have? Oh, by the way, I'm not happy with the way Tulsa King ended. I'm not going to say how they ended in case anybody didn't watch it on Paramount. Hopefully they do another one. I read that they are going to do season 2, which is good. Teen 23, wait, there's another good one with Harrison Ford that I like on Paramount. Right now I'm watching Picard, which is good. Hopefully these new shows come out and they come out pretty good. The problem is once they come out, I binge on them. That's really not too good. I watch Willow on Disney, lots of little things. So anyway, that is about it. Oh, here's one. I like this. China says COVID outbreak has infected 80% of the population. Good for you, China. I feel sorry for the people that live there, but you're the assholes that started this anyway. But I digress. And I think Tom Brady, he's probably going to go to Miami. Though I did say South Raiders said he made a decision, but I'm not sure what that is. Not sure what it is. They keep saying Miami made him a good offer. But we shall see. He has a contract with Fox to be announced for $375 million. I don't know why he just don't take that and give his body a rest. Anyway, I'm hoping to hear from Disney, like I said. If not, we'll see. When I went bowling Monday, I don't know if I mentioned it to anybody, but when I went bowling, I was so sick, I just threw the damn ball. Apparently, I do better when I'm sick. I had no idea what I bowled, didn't care, just wanted to get it over with. Went bowling yesterday, still a little sick. I did better. So, of course, sometimes my teammates, not all of them, don't, but that's not good enough. That's not good enough. You can be a 165 bowler, you can be 170. You know what? I know what I could be, but I know what I am. My average is 138 on that particular league on Fridays. I'm hitting 159, 160. Leave me alone. I can't help it. That's just the way it is. So anyway, I'm not sure what I'm going to do for the summer. Like I said, if I'm working, that's one thing. But I'll be able to bowl. Even if I'm not working, I am going to go ahead and have my surgeries. So I need them. Hopefully I get rid of this cold. Now tomorrow night, I don't know, 24, 27 hours, I'll be sitting there playing blackjack at the casino. My wife has a week for the pool. We go in the pool and the sauna and stuff. I don't care about that. I want to read, make money. I'm happy. It'd be nice to come home after the cruise and actually do nothing because I've been traveling to Las Vegas and Harrisburg and now this, and I need a chance to chill. I got to finish painting my driveway. I keep putting that off. I did the inside, but I got to finish the outside before it gets too damn hot. And a few other things around here I like to do. So anyway, with that in mind, I just want to tell you bon voyage. I hope you all have a very good week. Hopefully next week, not next week, the week after, I'll let you know if it's Stephanie, Disney, or bust. Got a funny feeling it's bust. I usually get what I want. I'm persistent, but sometimes I cannot control everything. But you know what? If you don't try, you don't know. If you don't ask, you don't know. So anytime you have something going on in your life, go for it. It's impossible. Do it anyway. Try, ask. It never hurts. Most get told is no, and then you try to figure out how to get around that no. And that's what I'm working on now. So remember, if you are not laughing, you are not living. And I live by that motto. Because I like to have fun, I like to laugh, I like to joke. I tell terrible jokes, so I don't bother doing that. I just like making fun of people, making fun of myself, and it makes for more of a thing. I have to tell you one thing between you and me, don't tell anybody this. I said to my daughter the other day, when you go to Amazon, go down in the left-hand corner and click, I don't even think she knew I had a podcast. I got to talk to her about that. So again, this is going to be out Wednesday. It is 16 minutes, 17 minutes long because I'm going to add some music on it. So again, I hope you all have a nice, safe week. And hopefully I'm stuck at sea for a while. So anyway, until then, have fun and enjoy.